He's contractually obligated to only shake one hand before the match.
And I mean, he went all the way across into the corner.
4-4 speed, 4-4-40.
4-4.
So we're starting at 25, Bader.
Going all the way up, traditional style. Oklahoma State favored in the first and, no, excuse me, Iowa favored in the first and the last match. Of course, a lot of these favors, who knows what's going to happen. But in front of us, 125 pounds, number 1 ranked Thomas Gilman for the Iowa Hawkeyes, and number 11, Nick Piccininni for Oklahoma State.
And Gilman sets the tone early, gets his hands on him, nice hard snap, snaps Piccininni down to his hands, and those snaps are going to pay dividends later in the match. Gilman does a good job getting to his collar tie, inside control, working for that single leg, creates a lot of openings. Piccininni's going to want to work from space and dart in as you see him drop his level, but Gilman able to catch him with a front headlock there.
And it might be, you know, Piccininni's the quick one. He's the fast one, probably the faster of the two, but he may be the one trying to slow Gilman down.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and when you look at duels, you think, you know, this is a match where if you're an Iowa fan or if you're an Iowa coach, you're looking to your number 1 guy to come out here and get bonus points against a freshman. You got 5th-year senior against a redshirt freshman in Piccininni, and Gilman's been able to put big points. You see those fakes are really getting a lot of reactions out of Piccininni, and Gilman does a great job getting to a single leg, both sides, and finishing.
So we're 1 minute into this match. We are scoreless here at 125, and Piccininni he's staying away a little bit. You know, Gilman trying to close that gap, get his hands on him, Iowa style, pull on the head, and he's been doing that, but he has not been able to find some offense from it yet.
Piccininni has a great misdirect single, goes right to left. Good job getting to legs. Finishing has been an issue, and you haven't seen him pull the trigger but one time, and Gilman continuing to take some ground. What do we have here? A stalemate.
And it's always interesting when you see a kid that the whole time you've watched him, he's been a stud, he's been lighting people up, and now you put him on the next level against somebody of this caliber, and all of a sudden he's not the favorite. And you're talking potential bonus points the other way, although as the way it's going now, halfway through the first, still no score. That favors Nick Piccininni.
Yeah, shot by Piccininni and a nice front headlock from Thomas Gilman, but unable to get an angle from it as of yet, but he tried to drop under there to a leg. Piccininni doing a nice job. There's a shot by Gilman. Circling up is Piccininni.
And bonus points, you know, this is such a highly contested duel. It could be 7-3 either way. It could be 5-5. And now we see Gilman fire off an attack. A knee pull single, has it up in the air. Piccininni fighting with the wizard. Gilman behind the leg, trip. Looked like Piccininni was going down. Gilman taking his time. Now he's going to sweep that leg. Nothing. He's got the ankle, and it's 2. Gilman strikes first. With under a minute to go in the first period, he's going to be up 2-0, and I would assume looking to ride out the rest of the first period.
Yeah, he does a good job with a deep waist. Keeps his opponents flat on the mat when he's wrestling from the top position. Not the most adept turner necessarily, though he can, but against tough guys like maybe a Piccininni, the turn's going to come from, as you see, Piccininni jump the gun there, knowing how important it is to get an escape here at the end of this period.
Gilman, a 2-time All-American, returning national finalist, and a Junior World bronze medalist back in 2014. So he's well-versed all around here in the sport.
Absolutely. Piccininni, I believe a 4-time New York State champion out of Long Island, also a Flow Nationals champion. And
you hear the crowd not looking here, but they're getting a little restless. But Gilman definitely all the way out to the side with that spiral and not on the hips.
Dropping to a count again. Gilman's got to work up. Gets to a 4.
And he's savvy. He knows that, and he's going to let him go. A big escape from Nick Piccininni with 15 seconds to go. It's 2-1 here in the first period.
Big point there. A lot of times you'll see Gilman ride that out. Shut the door there, but good hustle. Second, third, fourth effort from Piccininni, getting hand control, able to turn and clear. Another snap, and time runs out in the first period. It's going to be 2-1 in favor of Thomas Gilman.
And so Gilman's going to go ahead and defer. Tom Brands was furiously yelling in the corner to get his attention to tell him to defer. So there's some reason he wanted that. And they got it. Piccininni going to go underneath here. Start of the second period. And we'll be interested to see how this match progresses, as Gilman will continue to try to wear on him. And we'll see if he's successful. Piccininni back pressure again. Good forward pressure from Gilman. He's out to the side with that spiral to the left side, just as we saw him late in the first.
Yeah, Gilman not been able to break down Piccininni initially, and they're going to stalemate that.
And you hear some oohs and ahs and kind of boos, I guess, from the crowd here. They wanted a stalling call as they're getting a little restless. It's packed inside of Gallagher-Iba Arena. I've been to a lot of matches here, and I've never seen one quite this full.
Now on the right side, goes right to left is Gilman. Getting his hips out, almost to a sit-out position was Piccininni. Now he's looking for hands to get head on the mat, but immediately popping back up as you see Gilman looking sucked back. He and Brandon Sorensen look for that turn from that position. Methodically trying to build up now to a tripod is Piccininni looking for hands. Close.
Piccininni up to his feet. Gilman's going to take him back onto the mat.
Runs out of real estate now. Riding time over a minute for Thomas Gilman.
Now does Gilman kick him away?
That's a great question. And
I don't think he's gonna.
He seems dedicated to the ride. But one thing you see with Gilman is, you know, it's a one-point match right now. But as the match goes on, and that's second caution, so Piccininni has to be aware. As he's jumped twice now, one more is going to cost him a point. But Gilman, the points will start really rolling second and third period. But if he spends a lot of time on the mat, you wonder if he's going to really wear out Piccininni like he would if they were neutral.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely wearing on him because Piccininni's carrying that weight.
Right.
It's very heavy, so it appears, Gilman is. But I feel like the pressure's a little bit more on your feet. And there's the escape, Nick Piccininni. We are not at 2-2 here in the second. Piccininni taking a little dance around the mat. A shot by Gilman. He pulls it up to an underhook. Piccininni looking to get some space in there, and Gilman wants to wrestle him in a phone booth.
Back to that collar. He's been able to pull on the head significant amount of this match. There's head taps from Piccininni, but he's not using it as a setup. There's that single leg other side. Whizzer from Piccininni as Gilman's coming up.
Now he's got it on the feet. Gilman going to take it back to the center. He's going to club across the head. Still nothing. Piccininni trying to be smart here, giving up nothing. And Nick Piccininni being savvy in this position. Gilman's got the ankles though, and now it's a takedown. He's going to have to climb up as Piccininni kicks away and he rolls through. And we've got a 4-2 match with just under 30 seconds to go. And our middle frame, riding time up at 125 and climbing, and Gilman back behind. He's got a tight waist and a half, kind of a running like a spiral. Now he goes back to the left side, spiral, catches the near wrist, got a thigh pry with his right hand. And with 10 seconds to go, Gilman gonna look to ride here, and it appears he's gonna, we're gonna get a stalemate. He's got.
And you see Piccininni not quite as active, not quite as much movement underneath as we saw the first two tries there. He's on the edge, so now just 5 seconds. Going to be a really tough spot.
And Piccininni's got to be careful because there's two cautions.
Yeah, you can't jump the gun here.
So there's that.
Coach Morningstar saying no roll. Don't want to see a Granby give up an escape here late with just 5 seconds. Trying to stand up.
And he did almost just a somersault forward roll there over on the edge. So Piccininni has, no, excuse me, that's right, Gilman has choice. He deferred. We talked about that. 4-2, start of the third period. Nearly 2 minutes of riding time in favor of Iowa's Thomas Gilman, but we're not anywhere close to that major decision yet.
Piccininni's got some skills on top, especially getting wrists, roll through tilt, but you don't see a guy like Gilman get rolled through too much. When he's having struggles underneath, it's with double leg riders. That's not Piccininni. Piccininni does a good job with a double leg.
And he's going to maintain control as they go out of bounds. We'll take it back to the center. 8 seconds. Take it off the clock.
Piccininni covers again. He takes his time on that setup. Yeah. I'm like, man, you're playing with fire a little bit, but the official was patient, let him get to that elbow. Gilman's up and now keeps an underhook for himself, extends his lead, 5-2, but riding time at 138 for Gilman, so that point potentially come. Another shot from Gilman, and at this point, you know, you wonder, nice shot, low shot.
In on the leg underneath. But he's a little bit crunched up underneath there. He's got kind of squashed. But look at this. He's building to his feet. He gets Gilman in the air. Good whizzer from Gilman. He almost goes headlock one way, gets him off balance, finds a leg from the attack, and it's going to be a takedown. Thomas Gilman. So just like that, Piccininni goes from almost scoring to giving up a takedown. And now is this where Gilman could pour it on. We got 1:10 to go. And looking for a go behind not late in the third, but the latter half of the third period. And Thomas Gilman absolutely now thinking bonus points, major decisions, more takedowns.
And this is what you see often with Gilman. He gets the ball rolling, keeps things moving, and things kind of unravel for his opponents late. That's kind of what we're seeing here. And it was a very freshman-senior exchange on that attack for Piccininni. Another single leg and left side.
This takedown would give him the major.
With the ride out.
With the ride out, yes. He's got the ankle and another takedown. Thomas Gilman making 11-4. 36 seconds to go. And I think it's right. I think you ride him here.
Do you ride for 35 or? And they're saying.
And they gave him the option. Terry Brands threw his hands up like, hey, what do you want to do?
So Piccininni's got a real chance here, an escape, as Piccininni takes his time. Gilman covers. And he's gonna try to ride, dropping down to that ankle. Now they're up to the feet, nice, and get those hips down.
Getting him flat is big. Piccininni now has to build up and get away. Gilman riding, just riding at this point. Piccininni having a tough time.
And who do you hit here?
They're going to go stalemate.
I think that's the right call.
13 seconds to go.
So a fortuitous restart there for Piccininni. That's what he needed. He was on his belly. I don't think he's building up from that position. One last shot, but you can't jump the gun here.
And forward pressure from Gilman. Piccininni all the way up to his feet. A team point on the line here in the last 10 seconds.
Gilman can need a stall call too if he doesn't return.
And he prefers to pick him up, plant him on the mat, and that will do it. Thomas Gilman will ride out and hang on for the victory. Major decision, 12-4 your final score. Thomas Gilman, your winner. And the Iowa Hawkeyes go out to a 4-0 lead after 125 pounds.
And that's probably what you drew up if you're an Iowa fan. Have your big gun come out and score a crucial bonus point.
So let's check out